Alright guys, welcome back to What If Vegeta spared Nappa. I'm enjoying this series, hope you're enjoying it too. With all that being said, let's get to it. Nappa and Piccolo's time was almost up in the time chamber. As Nappa looked at Piccolo, ready to come out, you know it. You think we'll be any match for Cell? Probably not, but either way, I'll die happy, knowing I had something to fight for. Piccolo laughed and said, same here. As Nappa smirked with Piccolo, they both went outside the time chamber. And everyone was impressed with their power, except for Goku and Gohan, who knew it wasn't enough. At least that's what they thought. Goku saw Nappa was a little confident. Did he achieve it too? No, he couldn't have. That's only for his son, right? He'll keep that in mind. As the days were coming closer and closer to the Cell games, Goku decided to take his son fishing, and Nappa asked could he come too. This shocked everyone, but Goku was like, of course. Nappa and the rest of them all fished together in a nice, peaceful day, the day before the Cell games. Gohan would look up at Nappa and say, so, what was it like traveling through the stars, seeing everything in the universe? Nappa smirked and said, it was great. Although I wasn't really doing it to experience things, I was doing it to destroy. I wish I didn't do that part, but the rest of it was great. You know, I think I'll travel again sometime, go to planet to planet, but just enjoy the scenery instead of just wiping it out. It should be nice. I think everyone should do that at least at one point in their lives. Goku said, yeah, going to Namek was pretty nice, but I like Earth a lot, you know. There's a lot of strong fighters here. Nappa said, true, but there might be some strong alien fighters or some new techniques. Didn't you learn some cool stuff in Yard Rat? Goku says, you're right. We should travel the stars sometimes. And as they were talking, their friendliness came out. And Nappa didn't feel like an enemy anymore. He just felt like a friend. A friend who you can share stuff with. He truly has come a long way. And as they talked all day, suddenly, Vegeta would fly down to them. Nappa would say, oh, hey, Vegeta, what are you doing? Talking to these runts. You're a Saiyan. Really, Nappa? You're acting like you're one of them now. You're a proud Saiyan warrior. Nappa would say, chillax, Vegeta. You hanged out with your son. I'm just relaxing with the locals, you know. Oh my god, Nappa. Why are you doing this? And what kind of idiotic thing is this? Fishing? That's not training. Why are you so calm with the rest of them? We could die tomorrow. Nappa says that's why I'm calm. Huh? I lived a life. I traveled the world, experienced many things, but I'm not getting any younger. And even though I might go to hell, I'm ready to die. I had a good life, and I got friends now. Everyone was shocked for Nappa's opinion. Nappa says, well, and if we die, we get a good fight. One last good one. Vegeta looks at him and says, wow, Nappa, you've really changed. Vegeta sighs, but he wasn't mad at Nappa. In fact, he actually saw where he was coming from. He wouldn't admit it, but to be honest, Earth was special to him. And he had one hell of a journey with Nappa and the others. They achieved Super Saiyan, they fought androids, they became stronger, and if Vegeta died, it would be his own fault, because he let Cell absorb Android 18. To be honest, Vegeta was at peace. Vegeta nodded and flew off. As Nappa laughed, looks like someone's jealous, Goku looked at him and said, hey, if you're going to hell when we die, I'll talk to King Yama, make sure you go to heaven, but don't worry about it. That won't be for a long time, because we're gonna win. Nappa says, really? Yes, we know a way to defeat Cell. Gohan's confused, what is this way? But they would have to wait, because tomorrow was the Cell games. Cut to the next day, as it's the Cell games. Everyone gets ready to fight. As Cell's looking at all of them, oh, Nappa, I actually didn't fight you. The first Super Saiyan, the person I didn't fight. We can change that before I fight Goku. Maybe you'll be the main course. Nappa goes, I doubt I'll do anything, but fine, I'll fight you. He gets on the ring, as Cell gets ready to fight. Nappa and Cell both begin to battle each other and push each other with everything they got. At least Nappa does, but Cell's holding back. Nappa turns Super Saiyan Grade 2 and pushes Cell further and further, but Cell can tell that this isn't enough. However, it's definitely a pretty strong fight, and Nappa is similar to Vegeta in power. Cell would say, I'm, disappointed.
At the first Super Saiyans this week, Nappa would say, "Shut up, I'm not done yet." I learned a technique from my friend, Solar Flare! As suddenly Cell's eyes would hurt. Then he would appear behind Cell and blast him with a Kamehameha he learned from Goku, destroying his upper body. As he fell down, everyone was like, "Nappa did it!" He begins to laugh as he falls down, breathing heavily. But then Cell gets up and heals. Alright, time to fight. Nappa goes, "No, it's over. I can't beat you." "Goku, if you have a trump card, play it now," he says, as he would jump off the ring, forfeited. And everyone was shocked. Vegeta yelled, "What's wrong with you, Nappa? What happened to your Saiyan pride?" Nappa said, "I couldn't win. But Goku has something up his sleeve, don't worry." Cell looked and said, "Very well, who's up next?" Goku looked up and said, "Gohan's up next." As Gohan got into the stand, Cell was like, "Are you serious, Goku? You're sending your little brat to fight me? Very well. Let's go, Gohan." Gohan was confused, but then he began to battle, as everyone was shocked that Gohan was the one who was supposed to fight him. It all made sense to Nappa now. Gohan must have found some limit breaker. He remembered when he fought Gohan when he invaded Earth with Vegeta. When Gohan got mad, very mad, his power increased tremendously. Nappa remembered this, and he thought maybe it would be enough, but this is his son. Piccolo began to yell at Goku, telling him Gohan's not a fighter. Nappa didn't say a word. All he did was watch as Gohan battled him. But as Gohan battled, he couldn't fight. He couldn't get the will to fight. Suddenly, Nappa stood next to the stand and said, "Gohan, listen up. Do you remember back when I invaded the planet? With Vegeta, you screamed in anger. You screamed in horror. You screamed with strength. And you screamed with pride. Pride for your friends. Pride for your family. And the pride that made you fight me. Your strength was achieved through pure anger. What happened to that boy who had anger? What happened to that boy who had strength? What happened to that boy who punched me into a rock? Because I do not see him today." Him and 16 begin to talk to Gohan, as Gohan rage would awaken as he unlocked Super Saiyan 2. And Nappa was proud of Gohan. He smiled as he watched them fight. However, Gohan would begin to get more angry, would get more vicious, and he would want Cell to suffer. "Over," Gohan said. "You're gonna suffer for all the people you killed, for all the people you hurt. I'm gonna be your worst nightmare. How does it feel, Cell, to suffer, just like all those people you killed?" Cell then got more and more angry and yelled at Gohan, "Shut up! Ugh, I refuse to die to you. If I'm going out by my own hand." And suddenly Gohan punched him, causing him to spit up 18. This pissed him off so much he was ready to blow up. But as Goku stepped up, suddenly Nappa grabbed him and flew into the sky, and everyone was shocked. Nappa flew faster and faster and faster. As he flew into space, Nappa died since he couldn't breathe outside the atmosphere. He sacrificed himself as Nappa blew up into the sky. Everyone was shocked. Goku was going to sacrifice himself, but Nappa did it. Vegeta, Goku, everyone was speechless. As Nappa went through with all the other souls, he went up to King Yama. As King Yama said, "I'll be the one judging you. Let me guess. I'm going down under. Just send me to hell." King Yama laughed and said, "Normally I would say you were right, but considering how you gave up your life and you helped people, I think I'll let those older years of yours slide. Welcome to heaven. You'll go up to King Kai to train and live." "What, really?" Nappa said. "Yeah. King Kai watched everything you did. And, well, he put in a good word for you. Normally, someone who killed so many people like you, so many innocent people, wouldn't be allowed in. But considering that you sacrificed yourself to save everyone, you're allowed." Nappa would then walk Snake Way. Gohan would defeat Cell like in canon. As Nappa would walk, he would go to King Kai's planet. We cut to everyone about to wish back Nappa with the Dragon Balls, but as they wish, the dragon says, "It cannot be done. Nappa does not want to be wished back." Nappa would talk to him through King Kai and say, "I've hurt so many people. I want to make amends for that. I'll come back, but before I do, I want to talk to all the people I've killed and apologize to all of them." Vegeta says, "There's so many, you can't." "Yeah, I might be out a while, but don't worry. King Kai can summon a bunch here to his planet at a time, so it should only take a couple years. After that, I'll be back, I promise." I can't wait to see how much you guys grow. Don't worry, I'll be training on the way too. So don't think you'll leave old Nappa in the dust. I'm proud of you, Gohan and Vegeta. You guys grown so much. Especially you, Vegeta. Since the first day I met you when you were a kid, you always were special. Never forget your Saiyan pride. Of course, you probably wouldn't, even if I didn't tell you. Nappa would end the call, as Vegeta would even tear up. Nappa gave up his life. Nappa outshined him. This angered Vegeta and saddened him at the same time, but also made him happy. He just flew off the lookout with a confused face. As it all ended, they all agreed not to wish back Nappa. Nappa would have to make atone for what he did before he can come back. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. Let me know what you think of the series down below. Peace out.